Hello there, and welcome back to Milk It Reviews again. Torrent Jacket. Right, it's not that long been released from 511. I must say it's one of those jackets that I have had my eye on, I've ummed and ahed, and do I, don't I, and I did. Right, I'm quite pleased with it, I am too, I've got to say. Right, it's very rare I ever have anything bad to say about anything 511, and when it is, it's normally something really minor. So it's been out for a little while, right? I've had it only a couple of months. It's great, right? I can't really condemn it in any way, shape or form. A little bit warm for the warmer days. Unfortunately, today is one of those days, right? It's quite a rarity for the UK, right? But believe it or not, I suppose we are entitled to it. It's the 2nd of June. But when it comes down to it, it's just a fabulous all-round jacket, right? I say, apart from the summer months, right? Let's stop rabbiting and let's just go and give this a run round, because there is quite a bit to this. It looks very plain, right? When you look at the back, it's just there's nothing to it. It really blends in well, right? That is the whole idea of it. The jacket itself was designed by taking a lot of information from undercover law enforcement officers, right, and concealed carry permit holders, right? They wanted a jacket where they could carry their firearms, right, and their other equipment without really being noticed, which is generally the whole idea of it. And this is what 511 have come up with, and I've got to say, right, there's in places it's very simple, but it gives you exactly what you want. Right, we'll just start off with the outside. First of all, I've got a 52-inch chest. This jacket is a 2XL. Everything that I have from 511 on upper garments, 2XL, fits me perfectly. Right, if you're going to carry a lot of kit underneath this jacket, when you see the inside you'll understand exactly how you can do it. It may be worth considering going up a size. Right, it's really down to you, but always take that into consideration. 52 chest, 2XL, fits perfectly, and it's exactly how you want a jacket to fit. But as soon as you want to start loading this up, right, with a lot of kit inside it, then it's something you need to take into consideration, obviously. On the outside, we've got one zippered chest pocket here, which is more than big enough to pop your mobile phone in there. It actually comes down to about here. The zips on this jacket, they're all YKK, it says check in again, but it's got a nice storm flap over the top. The material itself is 100% cotton twill, and I've had this out in a couple of not horrendous downpours, but fairly firm rain, and it's not leaked. Now, 511 say it's water repellent, and I'd say that is the correct terminology for this jacket. It's not waterproof, and I don't think it's going to be, right? But at the end of the day, it does the job it's supposed to. You've got a double-ended zip, so obviously you can sit down in your car without the jacket flapping around all over the place. Again, YKK. We'll have a quick look at the sleeves. We've got knitted elasticated storm cuffs, which are attached up here but come right down to the wrist. They work extremely well. I was quite surprised. I didn't realise it had it until I stuck my hand in, and there it was. And it's very good. It keeps the drafts out. Obviously you've got that on both sides. You've got twin prim snap poppers. No, you haven't. Is it twin? Yeah, it is. I've got it on the outer one. It's a little bit too tight for me on the inner one, right, so I've got this on the out, but you've got the twin poppers on there. On the waist, you can cinch this down quite nicely. You've got, again, prim snaps with poppers at the bottom, right, well, you've got two poppers, right, so you can actually reduce the bottom of this by about 2 inches by putting it on the other popper. I'm just going to pop this off, because when it comes down to it, this is the bit that you are going to find most interesting of all. On the inside, this is quilted until you get round to the midway point, and here we have the secret of the jacket. Now, this is the first time. I've never actually seen this. I tried to find this online, and I looked for pictures and I looked for videos, and I could find nothing. I wanted to know what the molly layout was inside here, right, and here it is. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 full molly loops. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 5 rows. Now you've got this on both sides, so when it comes down to any of your pouches even, you're going to be able to get plenty of attachment points in there. These are also great for just popping pens in. But having said that, down the bottom here, you've got this both sides, you've got 2 pen slots, right, which take your tactical pens, no problem at all. You've got 2 pockets again, the hidden pockets inside, the same on the other side as well. Like I say, it's very simple, but it does do the job. Right, you have so much real estate in here for attaching various pouches. You're never going to get lost with this jacket at all. I was quite surprised when I actually unpacked this. Like I say, I tried everywhere to try and find pictures of this, and I failed. Even, and I hate to say this, even on 511's website, it didn't show it in enough detail for me to be able to make an informed decision. But now that I have, I'm only too pleased that I did. Excuse me. This jacket does everything I need it to do. Right, I would love to see a fully waterproof version of this, because at the end of the day, there's so much thought that's gone into this, and as I say, simplicity is the key word in all of this. It does exactly what you want it to do, and there's no other way to put it. If you have any questions at all about this jacket, please feel free to ask, because as I say, it is very new to the range. Right, it's not been on the market very long. I say I've had this maybe a couple of months-ish. So there are going to be bits and pieces people are going to want to know. They're not going to be able to find it from anywhere else. So please, please, please don't feel afraid to drop me a line. I really don't mind. If you're new to Meal Kit Reviews, please subscribe to the channel. You will find that there are a fair few reviews to come up in the near future. If you're a subscriber, you get the email updates. Not a lot more I can add to this, as I say, right, other than it's available in 2 colours, I believe. This was grey, obviously, and the other one was like a coyote sort of brown colour. Right, obviously, choice is yours. Right, I'd like to see it in black as well. I know everybody goes, oh, black, 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 but at the end of the day, I feel that, I mean, these are obviously, the 2 colours are great from the point of view that they do not scream tactical anything. Right, they scream guy going down the shops, right, to buy a bottle of water and a newspaper. Right, it's just that some people would be quite surprised what you might well have tucked away inside this jacket. I can see a few people being very surprised when somebody reaches inside one of these. So please subscribe. Don't be afraid to ask questions. Anything you need to know, drop me a line. Thanks for watching Meal Kit Reviews. Bye-bye.